All right, howdy, folks, and welcome to Gridiron Live. I hope everyone's having a good Thursday evening. Today we are going to continue the Toronto Raptors franchise mode. Now, we had a pretty good run last time. We are sitting at 4-1, which is pretty good. I think it's the best record we've had in our 2.5 seasons with the Raptors. Looks like we have Atlanta, Detroit, and Milwaukee as the next 3 games. So we're gonna see if we can't solidify our position in the postseason. But before that, let's go ahead and roll the intro.
The right to bear arms is guaranteed in the Constitution, sir.
We're going to hold on to him by the nose, and we're going to kick him in the ass. We're going to kick the hell out of him all the time, and we're going to go through him like crap through a goose.
Roger Vick pounded his way for 11 yards and a touchdown after taking...
We're going to cut out their living guts and use them to grease the treads of our tanks. We're going to murder those lousy Hun bastards by the bushel.
All right. So, not going to be doing NCAA 2K3, obviously. We're definitely going to get back to that game soon enough. But I would really like to have like a couple series going. I want to just have, one franchise mode or whatever that I just play every single time. I want to have a few different ones, a couple different games. That way we can have a little bit of variety. I was thinking about having, obviously, this game, All-Star Baseball 2005. I done a little bit of testing, and I think I'm gonna like that game. What else do we have? NFL 2K5, obviously. That is the gold standard for franchise mode. And what else do we have? Oh yeah, I wanted to play College Hoops 2K5. Another pretty good game. And I don't know, maybe some NHL 2K5 here and there. So, as far as sports games, those are the ones that I want to have going for franchise mode. So we're gonna start those up here soon. But for now, we have NBA Tonight. And I know some people don't like this game, but I do. That's why I play it. Looks like Dallas and Utah are both undefeated. And we are... Phoenix is 7-1. I think that's the best record so far, as far as wins. And we're not too far behind at number 5. So we're doing pretty good. But where is Atlanta? Atlanta is number 19 at 2-3. Okay. So Atlanta, we beat Atlanta last season once, and then I thought I was going to beat them again, and they came back strong and beat us. So I think we went 1-1 against the Atlanta Hawks. That was another game that ruined our season that we were expecting to win.
Good evening, sports fans. Live from Toronto, it's NBA action.
But I do like the fact that there's no guaranteed wins.
Color commentary, Stuart Scott.
Even teams that are near the bottom of the league can beat you, which I like.
And now for the PA announcement.
Yeah, I don't know how you can look at this game and not appreciate it. Guys, it's really not that bad. I mean, I think it's better than NBA Shootout, and NBA Shootout had a couple more games, you know. I wish they could have developed the game more like this than the way they ended up doing it in NBA Starting 5.
The game is about to start here on ESPN.
Here we go.
Showtime, and the Raptors win the tip. Jackson, Patterson.
You have to take care of the ball.
Abdur-Rahim, he was one of the ones we were looking to trade for,
Finds his man in the lane.
but we ended up getting,
Avery
I
with the
forget.
22-footer. The rebound by rejected. And the first bucket for
It wasn't Patterson, it was McDyess.
Patterson. Jackson finds his man denied.
McDyess was a pretty pivotal trade.
Abdur-Rahim. And he spins. Coming in, knocks in a two.
That was a great shot.
In the last season, his field goals were 100%.
I was kind of noticing that
Jackson.
the NCAA 2K3 stream was
My man just took
already getting more views than some of these,
Abdur-Rahim.
which is understandable, you know.
Terry.
It's the 2K name,
Passes it into the lane. No. Not this
but
time.
you know, I just like this game.
better start hitting those shots.
I just like
Patterson.
it.
McDyess. They're using a smart strategy on D.
A lot of back and forth here.
Lopez. Terry. Rejected.
Imagine what that could do to your ego. Just watching your
Not a
shot
very
go
strong
strike.
start for the Raptors.
With the 10-footer.
Ouch, that makes it 6-0.
Brent, he's got mad handles.
The Hawks now have 6 points.
Come on, Patterson.
Jackson. And throws, knocks the ball loose.
Dice.
Called for a charge. That was a little too strong. Patterson checks out.
All right,
Hardaway.
we got Hardaway coming in for Patterson.
The Raptors down by 6. Williams. Avery. Williams. Avery.
Come on, Raptors. What's going on?
What, Brent? That is straight up handles right there.
It's an 8-point deficit.
Clark. McDyess throws up a tough one. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, bye.
McDyess with Toronto's first 2 points.
The Hawks lead by 6. Williams. Back out to Avery. Terry cleans up. Denied.
Blocked from behind, and we get an out of bounds. So we got a little bit of a break there.
Carter.
Vince Carter
Jackson.
to Jackson,
Hardaway. Can't figure
and
out
Hardaway
what happened.
loses the ball.
Abdur-Rahim.
Abdur-Rahim
Can't
shoots,
connect from the outside.
rebound, and a
His force
dunk.
was just awful in that last attempt.
With a reverse dunk.
You know what, Brent? Mad elevation on that one.
Dribbling up court. Clark. With the 22.
Clark shoots. McDyess gets the rebound
Got it.
and drops it in. So we're down 6.
The Raptors down by 6. Lopez. Abdur-Rahim.
Abdur-Rahim gets batted away.
McDyess. Jackson. McDyess.
Dice.
Clark.
Somebody has got to
Jackson
make a move.
shoots and drops it.
Goal of the game.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Does that count as a 3?
The Hawks.
I think so. Yeah, we had
Three.
4. Now we're up to 7.
Not much time to.
Good transition defense.
All right, Bobby Jackson with the steal.
McDice gets the ball in the
Vince Carter with the reverse dunk.
Nice job in those pictures, fellas.
In the last season, he had a shooting percentage of 68%.
Vince Carter's dropping bombs.
Down by 1. Terry.
Come on, Terry.
Williams. Abdurrahim kisses the ball off the
Easy
glass.
shot.
Only a few seconds left. McDice. It rattles
Dice misses that hook shot.
Puts
Terry
it
from midcourt sinks it.
baby.
All that in a bag of chips.
Man, give that guy
Brings
4
us to the end of the
points.
first quarter.
Clark's a little tired. Jackson. We'll get Stockton and Curry in there. I think that's good. All right.
We are ready for the second quarter. The Hawks in the lead by 6. Williams. Oh, they got the game face.
All right, John Stockton making a difference off the bench.
Carter.
Vince Carter to McDice.
Curry.
Curry shoots.
Knocks down the 12.
2 points.
The Raptors.
2
down by 4.
points.
Terry. Way to hustle. I like to see an effort like that. Stockton. Carter. Curry. Hardaway. Scores a 2.
My man really
Okay.
sees the court. Nice speed.
And he brings it up court.
Trying to find my page here.
Terry.
Gotta protect the rock.
Dribbling up court.
We get another steal.
Hardaway.
Hardaway with the spin. Back to Stockton. Shoots that 3 and sinks it.
Now this guy can put some
Nice.
points on the board.
Oh, yeah, baby.
The
That's a
Raptors
3.
now have 16 points. The Hawks down by 1. Moves up.
Okay, so we overcome an 8-point deficit to go up by 1.
Lopez. Making that shot requires a lot of concentration.
Never mind.
Lord have mercy.
The
It's
Raptors
back to a 2-point
down by
game.
2. And he brings it up court. Hardaway. Full timeout by Atlanta.
The Atlanta Hawks. So we're going to get a free throw, I think.
Curry goes to the line for 2.
Come on.
Kicks it his
Swish. Get that mojo. Swish. Oh, we missed that one, but we get the rebound.
Oh, save the women and children.
That makes it
Better have a couple of replacement baskets ready every time this guy plays.
3 points total there.
The Raptors lead by 1. Woods swipes the ball away. Left alone.
Terry
The
shoots.
rebound by Woods.
They get the
And with
rebound.
reverse Slam.
As cool as the other side of the pillow.
Last season he had a field goal percentage of 50%.
It's okay. We're still within 1 point, so
McDice into Curry.
Curry drops it in with the hook.
The Raptors lead by 1. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. Finds his man in the paint. Woods. Abdurrahim. Got a piece of it.
Abdurrahim gets double blocked.
Abdurrahim. Woods.
Back to Woods.
Abdurrahim.
Back to Raheem. Back to Woods. Now they're just playing back and forth here.
Puts up a shot with the clock running down.
We got it though.
Dribbling up court. McDice.
Good transition defense.
It's a bad pass by McDice.
Vaughn finds his man in the lane. Carter
All right.
intercepts the pass. Hardaway. Carter. Curry.
Stockton, what's he gonna do?
Passes the ball into the paint. It
Not
trickles
enough.
Vaughn.
I was playing NFL 2K5 last night, just just for leisure. And I was playing it in coach mode. I'm really excited to play NFL 2K5 in coach mode.
Passes it into
I really enjoy the Sports Center segments.
Just check out the elevation.
the Raptors.
And that kind of stuff just adds so much life to the league.
Jackson sends the ball in. He just took
Makes
the
you wonder
ball out of
why
his hands. Too easy. McLeod.
other games didn't do anything like that.
Vaughn with the swipe. Patterson. And he brings it up.
It's
court.
crazy.
Jackson. Patterson.
Ever since 2004,
Patterson.
no other game company has done that.
Carter. Off the glass and gets two.
Mojo. Big mojo.
The Raptors lead by one. Brings it to the attack court. Terry
But it's a lot of fun.
with the fake and with the jumper. And he puts it in gently. The Hawks
Got
lead by
Baty
one.
in on the court.
Clark.
Big lobbing pass back to Jackson.
Clark.
Back to Clark. He shoots
Time expired.
and he drops it right before halftime.
So that's the end of the first half. And we
So
have
we
a tight game
take
so
the
far.
lead at halftime, 24-25. We're shooting 73% of our field goals. We're 50% on free throws. And three-pointers at 100%. 14 points off the turnovers. Alrighty. How do we want to start the second half? We'll let Baty stay in there. Since McDice is a little bit on the tired side. Honestly, I think that's good. It's just fine.
And now the second half of the game is about to begin. The Raptors up by one with the J. And the shot from the outside is missed. The shot went in and out.
We get a little bit of luck here. Get the rebound.
Finds his man in the paint. Patterson denied.
Out of bounds.
Toronto will take
That's our ball.
possession.
Mr. Power Goggles,
Down by
Clark.
one. Swats it away.
Otherwise known as the Hamburglar.
Lopez into Abdurrahim. Lopez.
But Keon came into the office and I don't think he liked the Hamburglar nickname, so we're gonna go with Power Goggles.
Jackson. Patterson. And with the fadeaway, the rebound to Williams. Terry. Good transition defense.
Beautiful steal by Vince Carter.
Clark. Jackson. Baty. Carter. Takes the ball past.
Come on, Carter. But he shoots and drops it.
First bucket of the second half. And it's a three-point game. Terry. Williams. Sends it out to Avery. Finds his man in the lane. Terry with the charge.
Offensive foul.
It was a charge. He had position.
Now here comes McDice.
Comes in for Batee. The Raptors lead by 3. Clark rejected. Jackson.
Still have the ball.
Patterson is showing us some lousy ball handling.
I was kind of wondering,
Terry. Lopez.
like, Konami had
Williams.
the NFL license, the NBA license. They had the MLS soccer license. They had a whole bunch of licenses. The one game that they didn't have at this time, I think, was baseball.
Patterson
But back on the
takes the ball away.
PlayStation
Avery
1,
passes the ball into the paint.
I think they had bottom of the ninth
Board.
baseball.
Moving up.
That was a Konami game.
Carter
Would have been cool if they had the MLB license
into Clark.
for one of these 2002 games.
Three-point game again.
I looked a little bit, and it turns out that they didn't.
Down by
It's kind of a bummer, but
Lopez knocks the ball loose.
That's his first block of the game.
Recovers the ball.
But
Shooter's touch.
Oh, my man's got game.
And it's a one-point
that's okay
game
because
again.
we have All-Star Baseball.
With the 22-footer. Nothing but net. And it's a three-point
I was
game.
taking a look at playing MLB, like one of the PlayStation 1 versions,
Down by 3.
but it turns out that they don't have a multi-season mode. They have franchise mode and manager mode,
In the paint.
but it looks like it's just one season,
Brings down the defensive rebound.
which that's not going to work.
Jackson. Patterson.
So unfortunately, MLB is out of the picture.
McDice. Around the perimeter to Clark.
And then the PlayStation 2 versions,
Jackson.
like 2004,
The Hawks are running the floor. You can't stop that slam.
they don't have coach mode.
They're in rhythm now. Some
So-
fast execution.
And I want to play it in coach mode.
Hawks down by 1.
I can't remember if 2006 has coach mode,
Carter.
but I know that All-Star Baseball 2005 with Derek Jeter,
Game again.
I know that one has maybe not technically coach mode, but you can play it in coach mode because you can set the outfielders to automatic.
McDice gets the
You can set all your players to automatic
dribbling up court.
AI control, and then
Clark.
you can just call the pitches and then call the batting style.
You know what, Britt? My man can flat
So that's
So far he has scored.
that's actually a step above coach mode, but it's still
Denied.
He timed that block perfectly.
That signals the end
Still
of the third quarter.
pretty much coach
We have
mode.
a close game on our hands.
and they have a multi-season franchise mode. So whenever we play a baseball game, it's going to be All-Star Baseball. And that's another game that kind of died off. I think it was pretty big on the Nintendo 64, I want to say. I think there was 8 games total for All-Star Baseball. And I wonder why they stopped making it. Again, 2005 was the death of a lot of sports games. The beginning of the end, I would say. Alright, Clark. Whoops. Let's play Stepania just for a little bit. Let's play Stockton just for a bit. So Stepania is from the Republic of Georgia. That's not Georgia, that's Georgia in Eastern Europe. Georgia.
Williams. He hits the back of the board. The Raptors lead by 5. Patterson. They will not be denied.
Okay, so
Oh, what an
a little bit of stealing going back and forth.
He has 5 steals. Avery sends it out to Lopez. Back out to Avery. Swipes the ball away. And now he has
Good defense so far.
Lopez. Got a piece of that one.
Off the hinges.
Will let it go with the clock running low.
And they get
It's
it.
the first basket of the quarter.
Oh, man, this guy's got game.
And it's a 3-point game
They
again.
took the entire shot clock.
Patterson.
Bit of a dangerous pass.
Stepania with the turnaround.
Stefania. Stepania? Stepania. I guess that makes sense. There's his first score of the season as a Toronto Raptor.
The Raptors lead by 5. Williams. Oh, save the women and children.
Can I get a witness from the congregation?
And it's a 3-point game again. The Raptors lead by 3. Stepania
Stepania.
brings it to the attack court.
To McDice.
Stepania.
Back to Stepania.
Stockton.
Stockton.
McDice.
McDice shoots from inside.
Patterson. With a big time ball.
Patterson misses it too.
That's out of bounds. Toronto takes possession.
Luckily we get an out of bounds.
What a timeout. McDice. Stockton. Knocks in a 2.
Stockton with a short shot.
The Raptors
Two-pointer.
lead by 5. Abdur-Rahim. Into Wood. A foul is committed.
No points for you.
Too strong.
Two minutes left and we're up by 5.
Carter. Stepania. Patterson. McDice. Stepania.
Stepania, 4 points now.
He came out of nowhere to rock that ball in. Have you ever heard louder fans?
Abdur-Rahim. Vaughn. Woods.
Wood shoots, gets blocked.
Wanted a piece of that one.
Swish.
All right.
They score anyway.
The Raptors lead by 5. Carter passes it into the
Vince
lane.
Carter. Oh man.
Cool as the other
McDice with the spinning dunk.
The fans love what they are seeing tonight.
He's got those moves.
The Hawks down by 7. And he brings it up court. McLeod. He
McLeod.
doesn't get the roll.
If you're taking the shot, you really have to mean it.
Carter.
Vince Carter. Stepania.
Stockton. Stepania. Stockton. Abdur-Rahim.
And Stockton was running up there like he was gonna dunk it, but then he just
McLeod. Vaughn. Woods. Sends the ball in. Denied.
good block.
Recovers the ball. Abdur-Rahim. Vaughn.
Stockton doing his
Gets the
best.
ball out to Williams.
3, 2,
Knocks the ball loose.
and
Time ran out for
no points.
Clark.
All right, we got 40 seconds here.
Lou. Carter
Big Lou.
passes it into Batiste. The shooter's touch. Tonight
We got
his
Big
field
Lou
goal
here.
percentage is 100%.
Big Lou here. GM Gunner says, "Yo, what's up, man?
The Hawks down by 9.
How is the evening?"
Williams. Abdurrahim.
Got
McLeod.
20 seconds left.
Carter grabs the rebound.
Let's kneel this thing and go home.
Carter.
I guess you can't kneel it in basketball.
Puts up a shot. Nails it too.
The Raptors, they're just running.
Brings it to the attack court.
6 seconds. Intercepted by Jackson.
Carter. Jackson.
Shoot. No. No last minute scores.
Game over. The Raptors have won their last 5 games.
You have a Discord.
They are on a roll.
Yes, I think you were invited to it.
Team chemistry is their key. With everybody doing what is asked of them, the whole team believes. The Hawks have to concentrate on team basketball, offensively and defensively.
Yeah, the Discord
Set
is...
screens, move the rock, anything to get everybody.
I'm
in
pretty
the
sure
game.
you're already a
Final score,
member of it.
47-36. For Stuart Scott, this is Brett Musburger. Good night, everyone. You've been watching ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
Yeah.
You're watching the NBA.
I don't know what I'm going to do with the
ESPN.
Discord, but it's there. It's there for some future purpose. I don't know. Okay. Good win there. Yes, I see your message. Yeah, you're a member of it. So that puts us at 5-1. Another message. Check out this place I work at. Looks like, what am I thinking of? Courage the Cowardly Dog if there was grass. No, but it does look nice. Don't let me ruin the stream. That's assuming that I didn't ruin it by starting. That I didn't ruin it by even streaming in the first place, I mean. Yeah, that's a cool place. That's a much better view than a bunch of tall buildings. Come on. Question mark, exclamation point. So we're at number 3 now, 5-1. We just need Utah or Dallas to lose, and we can take one of the top 2 spots. Yeah, it's a much better view than buildings. Traffic. God-forsaken traffic. Sucks having traffic in your backyard, basically. Like, oh, I'm gonna go down to the store. Nope. Because there's traffic. The only time there's not traffic, it's like 3 a.m. in the morning. Every other time, it's backed up. You can't ruin a stream if you don't start, and you can't suck worse than not streaming. Unless you're hurting people on stream, then yeah, you shouldn't start. I guess that's true. Wisdom from the chat. Is that too long to put in a fortune cookie? I remember the fortune cookies in high school. They weren't even like Chinese proverbs. They were just like, do your homework or study. It was literally stuff like that. I guess it went along perfectly with the shitty Chinese food we had. You are a nice person. People say nice things about you. About me? I don't know that many people. I heard someone say that you get to a certain point where you don't take you stop taking friend applications, basically. I don't know if that's true, but I could see myself reaching that point. No man, the fortune cookie read. Okay, that's probably what I thought it was. No, it was stuff like study, stay in school, don't do drugs. Yeah, the Chinese food in high school tasted like it was microwaved for 10 minutes. Box and all, soggy boxes. Pretty bad. But I guess you can't expect much out of prison food. I think so. Detroit beat us last time in a nail biter. They actually beat us on a buzzer beater. So this should be a good game. Less than prison food. Well, I can't say I've ever been to prison, so I don't know what the food is like. But I've been told that some of the same suppliers that supply prisons also supply high schools.
Good evening. Live
And I thought, well, that's fitting.
It's the NBA on ESPN. This is Brett Musburger, along with my co-anchor Stuart Scott.
Just in case you had any doubts
Between your Detroit Pistons and the visiting
that you were in a prison.
And now for the PA announcement.
If the police officer on every corner of the hallway wasn't clear enough, they have the prison food for you. Priming them for their destination. I guess so. Spend 12 years in a government school and you're qualified to do 0. It's basically minimum wage college. That's what K through 12 is. They can't even show you how to, hammer some nails or turn some screws or do something useful.
The ref gets set to toss up the opening tip
Oh,
on
I
ESPN.
feel sad every time I pass by my old high school.
The ball is up, and the Raptors win the tip.
Feel sorry for all the people that are still there
Carter. Oh, what a power
that are
slam.
not getting any skills.
He looked like he was on an elevator on that one.
This season, his field goal percentage is
Some college is
68%.
minimal learning.
Throws it into the paint. Skip pass to White.
Well, I think you could really condense.
Stackhouse.
You could probably condense high school and middle school into a couple years.
Jackson. McDice. Jackson.
And I wouldn't. I mean, I don't like the idea of public schools in the first place, but
Throws up a
if you have to go to this place by force,
Big mojo.
then there should be. They should condense the subjects into like
The Raptors lead
civics.
by 4.
And that'll include things like history,
And the first bucket
logic,
for
debate,
the Pistons.
That was a serious
science, basic stuff.
Patterson with the turnaround. Swish.
You don't need to sit there and do chemistry. You can just, learn, be introduced to the world around you a little bit.
The Pistons down by
A little bit of physical education,
Jackson comes up with a steal.
anatomy, that kind of stuff.
McDice
And then give them a skill.
gets the ball in the paint.
And I don't mean like a semester of woodshop. I'm talking about
Clark. So far
you're actually
he has
certified to
scored
do
4
something.
points.
You know how many headaches that would save people?
The
If
Raptors
after 12 years they're like, alright, see ya.
House. White
Go pay $50,000 for a college education.
to White.
Hope that you can get a job.
The Pistons now have 4.
Because, 12 years of you being here didn't do anything for you.
Jackson.
12 years of schooling and all you can do is
Jackson.
work at a fast food restaurant.
Shot rejected.
People complain about the
Too much passing around.
stagnating wages, but they don't complain about
Puts up a shot with the clock running down.
the
Reverse slam.
utter waste of time that is public
He's
school.
just showing off now.
And he brings it up court.
It's a sad situation.
The rebound by McDice. With the 22-footer. All net.
That was a nice shot.
It's a social jungle.
The Pistons down by 8. Atkins.
It's like
Wallace.
unsupervised,
The rebound to Wallace.
hormonal teenagers
Right. Checks in.
left to their own devices for 7 hours a day.
Moves up. Carter
Disgusting place.
with the spin.
It's
Patterson
daycare.
with a turnaround. He
Well,
follows up
that also serves a purpose, or that is part of its function as daycare.
Lead by 10. Wallace passes it
But
into
it's
Williamson.
kind of that way by design.
Wide pass out to White. Skip pass
It's mind-boggling that
They're passing the ball too much.
it's mind-boggling that that's the model
Let it go with the
for
clock
the
running
world,
low.
or at least this country.
Oh, that's
So you have kids,
The Pistons now
and then
have 6.
you're not qualified or capable of
The Pistons down by 8.
bringing them into the world,
Dribbling up court.
or as far as like educating them.
Patterson. Clark
You're not qualified. You don't have the skills to do it
into
because you can't
McDice.
teach them chemistry or whatever.
Downtown. For 3.
And then you're working 40 hours plus a week. And if it's a dual income, then both parents are working 40 plus hours. So who gets to raise the children?
The Raptors lead by 11. Moves up.
Not really the parents. At
Wallace.
least not full time.
Williamson.
that would be the
White.
state.
It was
The government
no
workers
face,
get to do
tough
that.
defense.
The teachers.
Jackson. Passes it
And
into
God knows what the teachers are telling your kids.
Booyah.
It's a crazy place. Publicly funded daycares with minimal
the
effort.
Raptors. Lead by 13. Atkins fires from beyond the arc.
It's not even minimal effort, it's just the nature of the model lends itself towards
We are set for the second quarter. The Raptors up by
it lends itself to nothing really.
gets it out to
So it's not that there's no effort. You could put 100% effort into that model and still get nothing out of it. That's what's so bad about it.
the Raptors lead by 11.
And you have to feel bad for some of the teachers there because
Jackson.
they want to be like the Dead Poet Society teacher that
They better get some help.
forms a bond with the students, and the students are going to stand on their desks when they leave. It's like, yeah, that's not what this is, unfortunately.
Spins. And it's good.
You know what, Brent? My man has
To-
wheels.
I kind of feel bad for some teachers that are there. It's like your intentions are good, but you're not going to get anywhere in this place.
Jackson.
Nobody in this building cares what you're saying right now,
Wallace.
and it's not really their fault. But
Atkins. Wallace with the 22-footer. Carter reels in the ball. Clark.
if you couldn't tell, I'm very
Jackson. McDice.
become very cynical towards schools. So the government makes it mandatory to separate kids from parents, to poison them with wasted time.
Somebody has got to make a move to the hoop.
It's effectively mandatory. Like if I don't know exactly how it works, but if your child is not in a public school or an equivalent system
Dribbling up court.
that they recognize,
Atkins with a cross-court
Then-
pass to Ellis.
you could run into legal problems,
Petit denied.
which to me is just absurd.
Petit. Ellis puts up a shot with the
People
clock
think that
running down.
education only means sitting in a classroom
Block of the game.
doing busy work.
Jackson gets it
They
out
forget
to
that
Carter. The rebound by Patterson.
no amount of schooling can prepare you for the world.
10-footer.
Now, Brent, not a single
At the
miss from
very
this guy yet.
at its very best, schooling is
Petit
a small primer,
right with the 8-footer.
and your real education takes place
Raptors
throughout your
Lead
life.
by 15. Jackson.
But
takes the ball pass,
people don't see it that
lays
way.
up. The Raptors lead by 17.
You just get pumped full of whatever the ideology of the day is.
Ellis.
It's like, oh, let's teach kids CRT, or let's teach kids
And he spins.
Hitler and slavery. Let's teach kids,
Good shot.
12.
whatever,
27, Toronto.
gender ideologies,
Carter.
whatever the whim of the day happens to be.
McDice.
Not just on one side of
Wide pass out to
politics either. It can be both.
McDice grabs the rebound, and he brings the house down.
You know what, Brent? He came out of nowhere to rock that ball in.
12-29, Toronto. Atkins sends the ball cross court to Ellis.
Pretty much everything that
Gets the ball rejected.
I learned in my high school years was self-taught, and that's not to brag. It's just
Carter.
I had my
The
interests,
ball too much. Somebody's got to shoot.
and I pursued those independently.
The Raptors.
Everything in school was
lead by
just
19.
noise.
Ellis passes it into Atkins with the jam.
Straight blowing stuff.
Brings it to the attack court.
Got a jet. See you later.
Swats it away.
All right.
Dog, his fingertips
See you later.
must be all over that ball.
Ellis. Batee. Ellis.
Ooh, too much mustard in that one.
All right, so Detroit is getting manhandled right now, 31-14.
Carter. Puts up a
This
shot
is
at
the game that I wanted to see at the beginning of the season.
The Raptors 31, the Pistons 14.
(31-14). That's brutal. This is payback for that first game. Let's just jump into the next quarter.
And now we are set for the second half. The Raptors in the lead by 17. Wallace. And with the reverse jam.
My man with a major dunk.
16.
All right, so after that rant, I guess we'll get back to basketball.
Passes the ball. Got a piece of that one.
Don't get me started on public schools.
Right. Gets his shot rejected. Around the perimeter to Atkins.
And I didn't even like go to a bad school. It wasn't like some inner city fights all the time. Although the first year we did have a lot of fights.
Wheels in the ball. So far
It
in
wasn't
the game,
it wasn't that kind of school. I
rebound.
mean, I grew up in suburbia, like most people
16,
probably.
33. Toronto.
So the school wasn't like bad. It wasn't falling apart.
With a cross-court
You know, the
pass to White.
teachers
Wide pass out to
seemed
Atkins.
competent
Sends
in
the
that
ball
system.
With the swipe.
It's just the system in
Sends it
general.
out to White.
The system is the same at that school as it is
That's his first block
in a
of the
school
game.
that's in the inner cities. You know, it's all the same to me.
Patterson. Carter.
And
Curry.
it's the same at,
Into Patterson.
you know, the schools that were considered the best in the district.
Lord have mercy, he done made
All
his
the biggest
teammates so
schools, the
proud.
ones that had all the
Them,
fancy
Ray Ray,
computers and money
Lucretia,
and
Moesha, baby daddy, the Raptors pose
facilities
a
and all
bad
that kind of
threat
stuff.
considering the arsenal of weapons at their disposal.
Dribbling up the floor.
It would have sucked equally there.
Wallace. White. Right. With the spin. Atkins. Wallace.
Every good memory that I have in
With
school
the off-balance shot.
has nothing to do with the actual
The Raptors lead by 19.
purpose of the school. It was just because,
McDice.
you know, my friends happened to be there, people that I knew.
That's his first block of the game.
None of that is exclusive to school. What is Carter doing?
Curry. Stockton. Carter. Will let it
Carter
go.
shoots.
Clock running low. Goes for two. Nails it two.
Oh, that wasn't Carter.
Raptors are in serious
Forgot that
trouble
we
this
are
evening.
in black and purple.
16. 37. Toronto.
37-16. Brutal, brutal, brutal.
Gets it out to White. Atkins. Wallace. Gets the ball out to White.
Come on, it's time to get something going. Let's
Too little, too late.
The Raptors lead by 19.
Man.
Carter. Curry.
With Dice. Back to Curry.
Stockton.
Stockton.
Carter.
Carter takes a three, and he misses.
Williamson with the defensive board. Moving up.
Vince Carter knows. Wow.
Knocks in a two.
3 points there. Yeah, Vince Carter knows that Stockton is the real
Lead by
three-point shooter.
17. Stockton. Passes it into.
Carter's no slouch, though. But Stockton does beat him.
McDice. Nails
Nice.
the two.
Oh, my man's got game. The Raptors have had phenomenal success shooting from the outside.
We're about to go up 20 points here.
Right. And he spins. Atkins. Right. Recovers the ball. Atkins.
Atkins holding on to the ball.
Using a smart strategy.
Stockton takes it.
Stockton. With the spin. Knocks the ball loose.
That's his first block of the
Stockton
game.
doesn't do so hot inside the paint.
White. into right. It trickles out.
Vince Carter to McDice. Patterson spins. Stockton takes a three, sinks it. What did I tell you? Stockton needs to be shooting the three-pointers. Clark.
Now as we go into the final quarter of the game, the Raptors up by 22.
Man.
20.
24-point deficit for the Pistons.
Williamson.
I think that the Detroit fans are starting to leave.
Atkins. And throws it into the paint. White.
Trying to miss that traffic. Yikes. There goes another 100 people.
Carter. Lou. Stockton puts up a shot. Knocks in a two. So far he has scored 7 points.
26.
Atkins. White. Wallace. White. Atkins. The rebound to
All right, Carter.
I'll tell you, Brent. I can't believe how quickly he gets up for the
Comes
board.
Stockton.
Lou. And he spins.
Lou back to Stockton, takes a three, and he misses.
They can't keep him up. Rejected. With the 10-footer. Swish.
Don Batiste gets it done, though.
20-48. Toronto. Wallace. Atkins. With a cross-court pass to White. Gets the ball in the paint. Williamson. Denied.
Denied. Oh, but he gets denied twice.
Batiste.
That's his second
Let's
block
make
of
it
the
3
game.
times.
With the 22-footer.
He makes that one.
Let's see if they can break up their opponent's momentum.
22-48. Toronto. Carter. Rejected.
Carter.
Did you see how high he got up to swat that?
Brings it in himself.
That's the way you run on a fast break. That was perfectly executed.
Still got 24 points on him. 2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining in the final quarter. Throws up a tough one.
Don Batiste
Nails the two.
My man really sees the
puts it
court.
up to
Nice
26. I think this might be our most brutal win so far in this franchise.
The Raptors lead by 26. Sends the ball cross court to Ellis. With the two. The Pistons now have 26 points.
26. Can we get to 30?
Up the floor. Finds his man in the paint.
Vince Carter, man, just driving the knife in and turning it.
The Raptors lead by 26. Moves up.
4 more points and we'll get a 30-point deficit.
Stackhouse across the court to Ellis. Passes the ball into the paint. Stackhouse. Collins lays it up.
More D.
Tonight is field goal.
I think we'll
percentages
finish above
100%.
20-point deficit.
Carter. Jackson. Batiste. Lou with a 12-footer. Gets a deuce.
Nice. These scores are all just for show now because we already won this game. I think we won this game by halftime.
To the hoop. The Raptors.
So the rest of these 2 quarters have all been ceremonial.
Batiste. Sends it out to Carter. Vince
Dropping a
Carter
3.
showing off his range now.
Oh yeah, baby.
That's a bomb.
The Raptors lead by 27. Collins. Carter yanks down the defensive rebound.
I want to see who's the.
And now he has
Oh,
6
thought Clark was going for a dunk. I want to see who's going to be the highest
Lead
scorer.
by 29. Stackhouse can't figure out what
Keon
happened.
Clark has 14.
Lou. Batiste gets
I think everybody's had a chance to score.
Lays it up.
Most of the players.
61. Toronto moves up.
Oh yeah, we're up to 30 now.
Atkins knocks in a 2. The Pistons now have 32 points. 32. Stackhouse
Uh-oh.
swipes the ball away.
Dunk or layup.
The Raptors lead by 27.
10 seconds.
Carter, Jackson
What can they do?
with the spin. Batee, Clark,
Come on. Let's get some points.
Carter.
Somebody has got to make a move to the hoop.
That's the horn.
Brutal win by the Toronto Raptors over the Detroit
Winning
Pistons.
streak alive this evening
In
with the
Detroit.
drubbing of Detroit and the Pistons are blown out on their own turf.
Blown out.
You know what, Brent? A fat 6-game winning streak. Now
I think all those luxury suites are empty.
This is a team that believes
The top level, I think, is completely empty.
It just seems as though they're going through the motions
Quiet
of
night in
playing
Detroit.
the game. They're committing too many mental errors. They're
So
taking
Keon
bad
Clark
shots. These guys
is
have
team
to
leader
go
with
back to the
14
drawing board and
points.
come up with a new game plan.
So the final score is 61-34. This is Brett Musburger along with Stuart Scott saying so long. and
Okay,
good
so
night. You've been watching ESPN. the
Clark with
worldwide leader in
14,
sports.
McDyess with
From
10,
Europe, log on to
Patterson only 2,
ESPN.com.
Vince
You're
Carter with
watching the
13,
NBA on
Jackson with
ESPN.
7, Stockton 7, Don Batiste 6, Lou for 2. Plenty of points. McDyess 6 rebounds, Carter 6 rebounds. Got a couple steals. Clark with the most blocks. Very nice. All right, so that should put us, I think, near the top. Dallas 6-1. So that puts us at number 2 behind Dallas, who just lost. Okay. Next game, Milwaukee. Milwaukee is number 19 at 2-3. What is this? Oh, it's like the games of the day. Oh, NBA Today. That makes sense. So Milwaukee loses to Indiana. So Indiana is another team that I want to beat because they manhandled us pretty well last season. And they are number 6, so they're doing pretty well so far. All right. So I saw a couple free agents that I might want to pick up. These 2 point guards. But I don't really need them. Because we have Jackson and Stockton. I guess we should take a look at them just in case. Never know what they might have. So Chris Whitney from Clemson, 11 years in the league. Ball handling, passing, free throwing. 3-point shots, pretty good. No characteristics though. No attributes. Charlie Ward. 10 years. Florida State. Passing, ball handling, and stealing are both 70. Are all 71. Looks like they might be serviceable bench guys, but I don't need it. Most I'd use this for is to trade. I can't get both of them anyway. Power forward 86. Any serviceable power forwards? No. Vosh. Vok. Did I say that? Voskul? Bri. Man. These Eastern European languages. Putting R, Z, and Y all together. And Hakeem Olajuwon's still in the league. Poor guy's a 58 now. Man, this guy can't shoot three-pointers at all. Hakeem the Dream. Wonder how long before they just disappear from free agency. Maybe they're... I don't know how long they last. That'd be kind of cool to see. Max number of years you can do in a franchise is 25. Kind of baffling. 25 years. Let's see. It's been on for an hour. I think I'll play another game. Milwaukee. Sure. I think I might come back later with a different game. 2 streams in one day. What's wrong with me? McDice has poor conditioning. He'll walk it off. Milwaukee has 3 guys that are poor conditioning. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Good evening to everyone tuning in. Live from Toronto, it's NBA action on ESPN.
So we are in Toronto, Ontario.
Right is Stuart Scott. Tonight's matchup is between your Toronto Raptors and the visiting Milwaukee Bucks. And now for the PA announcement. Number 40, Kurt Thomas.
Kurt Thomas from TCU, Texas Christian.
Number 5, Tim Thomas.
Villanova.
At center, number 50, David Robinson.
Navy. With a service academy guy. Oh yeah. Antonio McDice is from Bama. Cincinnati, Ohio. Keon Clark from Las Vegas. Bobby Jackson out of Minnesota. Golden Gophers. Vince Carter from North Carolina Tar Heels. Here we go.
Now the ball goes up, and the Bucks win the tip. Launches a 3. Allen with the rebound. Get out.
So hopefully we can win this game, and then
Oh no, he didn't, y'all.
whoever's in first place can lose. And then we might Might get to first place,
Well, that was a fat dunk
which is going to be a first,
In this season, his field
no
goal
pun
percentage
intended,
is 68%.
in this franchise.
Finds his man in the lane. The rebound by Patterson. McDice sends the ball.
We'll see how the Raptors do.
That slam.
You gotta get some help.
The Bucks down by 2.
The
And he brings it
Bucks.
up court. Thomas. Allen. Passes it into Thomas. Denied.
That's kind of a team mascot that is underused, I think. Bucks, or like deer in general.
With the 18-footer.
Wow, it bounces on the back part of the rim
Kid has 3 field goals right off the bat.
perfectly.
Thomas. Passes it into the lane.
Robinson.
Back out to Allen. Into Crawford. With a 2.
Tie game.
Clark. Jackson. Rejected.
Jackson.
Crawford. Passes the ball into the paint. Got
Okay,
it.
so Milwaukee takes the lead.
The Bucks now have 8 points. Brings it to the attack court. McDice. Denied.
He is just swatting everything in sight.
Robinson picks it up, and the Bucks call a timeout.
Okay, so
The Raptors down by 2.
down by 2 points.
Carter.
2 minutes left in the first quarter.
Batee.
T shoving it in there.
That slam could have broken the basket.
I think
He brings it up court.
I've gotten 2 subscribers in like the past 2 hours.
Alston. Thomas.
It's up to 169.
Passes
Pretty
it
sure it was at
into
167
Dial.
this morning.
Sends it out to Alston.
That's good.
Dial.
Time to go to the basket. Too much passing around.
Puts up a shot with the clock running down. A minute and a half remaining in the first quarter.
I wish it would just tell you
Carter.
what videos they subbed off of. I know you can check
They better watch out for his shots.
The Raptors.
how many subs
Points.
or how many people subbed at a certain video,
Caffey
but it'd be cool to see it like real time.
pulls down that offensive rebound.
Like you just got
Patterson
2 subs from this video.
dribbling up the floor. Jackson into Clark. Gets a deuce. The Bucks.
I think that would be pretty handy.
Thomas. Robinson. Alston. Alston. Passes it into Robinson.
Okay, now we're up by 4.
Gotta get a shot up before
They don't make this one.
Will let it go with the clock.
And
running
they
low.
do.
It's good.
You know what, Brent? That is
Still
straight
got
up
the lead
business.
though.
Last season he had a shooting percentage of 45%. And he spins. Gets the ball out to Jackson.
Man, 1,000 subscribers is so far away.
This season he has a field goal percentage of 85%.
I'm sure it grows exponentially though,
Caffey.
assuming you don't get shadow banned or whatever.
Alston. Caffey.
Because
Alston.
you can only have so much exposure when you have a new channel.
He got it.
The more videos you have, the more people can see it.
Down by 2.
The more often people are exposed to it, so the quicker your channel should grow, right?
Is showing us some lousy ball handling. That brings us to the end of
A
the
little
first quarter.
little bit of consolation there. We'll just go to the next quarter.
We are ready for the second quarter. The Raptors in the lead by 2. Batee.
Don Batee to Patterson.
Carter.
Vince Carter.
Clark.
Come on.
Carter.
That was like taking candy from an
There
infant.
was probably something better they could have done there.
Robinson pops the jumper. It rattles out.
Like I always say,
Rejected.
Ooh, he really wanted a piece
AI is a little faulty in this game.
Dial. Rose.
That's one of the things they'll do is they'll just pass it back and forth.
Thomas.
But
Rose.
it's not that bad.
Gets
If
it
you just
out.
take it as a sim engine,
They're passing the ball too much.
It's
Somebody's
okay.
got to shoot.
if you want to play live with the players, then that's... I guess that that matters less because you're in control of all the players.
Patterson. Knocks in a 2.
So this is only something for the AI. I think they filled the basketball full of water. Did you see that bounce?
The Raptors lead by 4.
This is a NBA water balloon edition.
Dial. Back out to Caffey. And it's good.
Pop and drop.
The Bucks down by 2.
Bobby, is it Bobby Jackson?
Patterson into
Vince Carter shoots.
Dial. Reels
Too
in
far. Overshoots it. Still have the lead though.
Robinson. Dial.
Bucks are threatening the tie.
Robinson denied.
Did you see how high he got up to swat that?
Okay, so it's tie game.
With the 2. He came ready tonight.
It's tie game.
Brings it to the
16
attack.
all.
Jackson. Rose. Picks his pockets.
There they go, losing the ball again.
Passes it into Dial.
And they score off of it.
The Bucks now have 18 points.
Okay, so the AI's making mistakes.
The Raptors down by 2. Carter and throws it into the paint. The shot went
Come on,
in.
Carter.
Knocks in a 2.
Thank you.
The game is tied at 18. Thomas sends the ball into the paint. The shooter's touch.
Easy hook shot there.
This season his field goal percentage is 56%.
Keon Clark passes it to Bobby Jackson. Bobby Jackson heaves it deep,
Jackson,
and he passes it right back to Jackson.
Carter, Jackson.
So this is... So that right there, you just saw the AI throw it back across the court. The AI doesn't really do a good job of staying in front of the line sometimes. I turned that rule off.
And throws it into the paint. He can't
And
finish.
sometimes they like to throw from behind the board.
And the Bucks.
We're seeing a couple more AI mistakes this game. Sometimes that does end up costing us the game. Poropenko.
Moves up. Thomas. Potapenko.
I'll have to play NBA Starting 5
Passes the ball
sometime.
into the paint. Clark. Off iron.
I would like to play a franchise mode in that as well at some point,
Jackson. Clark.
just so you can see the
T.
gameplay was definitely refined a little bit. But they didn't have the ESPN license,
Robinson.
and they took away the 14-game season for some reason.
The Bucks now have 22 points. Patterson with the spin. Thomas.
Man.
Picks off the pass.
That's going to end up losing us the game right there. All those interceptions, steals.
And he spins. Knocks the ball loose.
That ball almost exploded when he hit it.
Jackson.
Jackson.
Come on, how did he get through
I wanted to dunk, but we'll take the layup. The finger roll.
20 points. Robinson.
Robinson.
Potapenko. Good transition defense.
Nice.
Only a few seconds left.
Let's get this tie.
Clark. Patterson.
Come on.
Petit. That was like taking
Jeez,
candy from a
man.
baby. And it's the end of the first half. The
All
Bucks
right, so we
22,
get...
the Raptors 20.
Oh, how's it going, Patrick G. Mafia? You you came in and during the third game, we're down just a little bit here. you missed the Detroit game. We totally demolished Detroit. I mean, curb stomped them. It was like 60-30. It was that bad. So we got a little bit of payback for that buzzer beater loss at the beginning of the season.
Thomas. The rebound to Potapinko. Puts in the first
Had a nap.
basket of the second half.
Hey, you need those power naps.
The Raptors.
Sometimes power naps turn into 2 hours though.
Clark. With the 22
And then your sleep schedule is screwed up for the next 2 weeks.
Tell you, Brent, these guys know how to play D.
Smash Detroit, yeah.
Robinson. Alston. Fires
I mean,
it.
that game was done by like halftime.
So far, he has
We had
scored
twice their
4
score.
points.
So
Up to 4.
the rest of the game was just ceremonial. It was just some good old knife twisting,
Clark. Gets the ball
running up
out
the
to
score.
Carter. Jackson.
Good stuff.
Patterson.
So we are currently number 2 in the league.
Too much passing around.
I'm hoping that this Milwaukee game doesn't screw it up for us.
So far, he has scored 4 points. Robinson.
We've had a couple AI mistakes, a lot of stolen balls.
Potapinko gets it out to
Rose sinks it.
down the 22-footer. The Raptors down by 6. Carter.
Vince Carter to Jackson.
Strong.
Layup, 2 points.
The Raptors down by 4.
We're still down by 4 though.
Into Alston.
Make that 6.
Somebody put a hand on that guy. Something, please.
Sounds like a top seed solid.
Potapinko
Yeah, even if we do lose this game,
moves up.
we have to lose a lot more games to fall out of the top 16.
Rose.
So
Thomas. And a defensive foul is on.
I don't think we're going to lose that many other games.
A full timeout is called by Toronto. Thomas goes to the line.
Even if we lose a couple more, I think we'll be good.
Nope. Can't score his first one.
I'm talking a 4-bedroom, 3-bath brick crib with the.
But yeah, I think we're 6-1 right now. 2 missed shots. That's great.
This is painful. It's gotta be
Gotta score here though.
every time he steps to the line.
This season he has a free throw
Stockton
percentage of
spins to
80%.
Curry with the hook shot.
The hook. It rattles out.
Misses.
Potapinko. Robinson. Alston with the spin. Potapinko.
Potapinko.
Back out to Robinson.
Robinson.
And throws it into the paint. With the off-balance shot.
Come on.
With the off-balance shot. Gets it. 2.
Jeez. Okay.
Raptors. Down
Puts
by
it up
8.
to 8, I think.
A minute remaining in the third quarter.
Let's not lose the ball. That's what's been happening is
Carter.
the ball keeps getting intercepted.
Takes a shot. It's a 2.
Mojo. Big mojo.
Vince Carter with the pop and drop. Pop and drop.
The Bucks lead by 6. Robinson. Rejected. Pulls up. And it's good.
Okay, so what is that?
The Raptors down by 8.
Still down by 8. We're going to have to overcome this 8-point deficit.
Takes the ball.
Here comes Carter. He sprints,
Women and children.
leaps towards the rim.
Now has 4 field goals.
Boom. Backwards dunk.
The Raptors down by 6. Brings it to the attack court.
I was saying earlier that I think
Thomas
I got
gets the
2
ball
subscribers
out
in like the past hour or so.
around the perimeter to
I'm pretty sure in the morning it was at 167.
Nothing but twine.
Now it's at 169. Is good. Still a long way from 1,000, but
the Bucks lead by 9.
we're about 20% there.
Dribbling up the floor.
But it increases exponentially, I think.
It
So
was in his face. Tough D. Robinson. And he can't connect from the outside.
Nasty dunk.
Mouse down.
I'll tell you, Brent, one more dunk like that, and they're going to have to change the rim. The Bucks have just taken it.
Stockton from midcourt.
That brings us to the end of the third quarter.
Okay, so not looking too hot here. Down by 9. How do we want to?
Welcome back to the game.
Let's see. Curry. Let's actually get Stepania in there because he did pretty well last time. Well, Curry's in good condition, so we should probably leave him in there. Lou. We want Patterson. So that's good. And there it is.
The Bucks lead by 11. Thomas.
Seems like Vince has a better cast of players around him, so the lanes open up for him, and congrats on the new subscribers. Yeah, Vince Carter. Oh, nice. We're getting lucky here with the glitch games. Or unlucky, I should say. See what I can do to fix this. Got a sub. Can I call a timeout?
A 20-second timeout called by Toronto.
All right. Save the game. I guess that's fine. Curry, Batee, Patterson.
The Bucks.
Please, God, get me off this court. All right. Too bad NCAA 2K3 didn't have a 20-second timeout option.
Stockton.
Could have saved that game. Though we probably would have lost it
Back out to Carter.
against Rice. Nice shot there.
Now has 5 field goals.
So we're still down 8.
And he
Sorry,
brings it up with
12, actually.
Way to hustle. I like to see an effort like that.
Patterson.
Patterson. Batee. Curry. With
Curry
a 12-footer.
shoots, drops it in.
The Raptors down by 10. Thomas. Robinson.
So have to overcome 10 points in 2.5 minutes.
Curry. Dribbling up the floor. Patterson. Carter. Curry.
Curry shoots, recovered by Carter.
Be all over that ball.
What's Carter gonna do?
Curry. Rejected.
Come on, Batee.
2.5 minutes remaining in the final quarter.
Nice. Ruben Patterson with the clutch score.
The Raptors down by 8. Thomas.
Got lucky with that Rice game, no doubt.
Thomas. With the 18-footer.
Yeah.
Allen. Gobbles up
Although
the crowd.
I think
Moving up.
our team is a lot better on paper in that game.
Batee.
So whenever it does the fast sim, we're going to perform a lot better, I think.
Carter.
So we benefited from doing the fast sim.
And he spins.
Playing it live, it's a little bit more even.
Denied.
That's his second.
Or at least the
block.
game's harder.
Crawford.
They're passing the ball too much. Somebody's got to shoot.
Kay Sanders says, "Sup, how's it going?"
Thomas.
Even if the Raps go 6-2, I will take it to start the season.
Thomas.
Time to
Well,
go to the basket.
season's about half over,
Passing around.
so
Come on, it's time to get something going.
oh, nice. We're getting a little back and forth by the AI.
That's his
And rejected again.
Shot clock violation.
That's his second block clock of the game.
Allen couldn't get it off.
Okay,
in
so we
time.
benefited from a
Full
little
timeout
AI
by
stupidity there.
Toronto.
42-36. Still have to score a bunch.
McDice
Hope everyone's having a good Thursday evening.
passes it into McDice.
McDice
Around
to
the
Jackson.
border to Jackson. Pulls down that
McDice
offensive
shoots. 2 shots, no score.
rebound. Robinson. Thomas.
Gotta
Crawford.
play some defense. Score quick.
That dude ought to be arrested
Good
for
interception by
breaking
Ruben
laws.
Patterson. Where's he going with it?
Minute remain. Carter can't figure out what
Going
happened.
right back to Milwaukee.
Thomas.
Thomas. What's he gonna do? We got 50 seconds. I don't think we're gonna win this one.
Tough D. Clark. Jackson.
Jackson with that finger roll.
This guy's got game.
Is a finger roll the same thing as a layup? I don't know.
Lead by 4. Swipes the ball away. Sends the ball into the paint. The rebound
Come
to
on.
Patterson.
Now, Brent, that dude
Some
is just
urgency.
a ball hog when it comes to wiping the glass. You
Carter
just
with the
have
dunk.
speed.
Oh, baby, what a dunk.
Booyah!
Dice is a difference maker.
Ball by Milwaukee.
I could see him hitting a big shot this year. Hey, but it's back within 2. This game's winnable now. 25 seconds.
The
Gotta
Raptors
take this ball
down
away.
by 2. Crawford.
Come on. Do something here.
Robinson. Thomas.
There we go.
Yanks down the defensive rebound. The Raptors now take their last timeout.
I don't know if we needed to make that timeout, but okay. Let's go.
McDice.
Let's see some action here.
Back out to
Oh, crap. Oh, he drops it
With a
for
three-pointer.
3 points.
Touch is straight.
What a shot.
Take the lead after the bomb from downtown. And the Bucks call for
We're
a
up by
timeout.
3. That's still 10 seconds. They can still score here and win it. It's some stellar defense here.
The Bucks down by 1. Into out. And that
Oh,
foul will
perfect.
reinstate.
Offensive foul.
Definitely was a
Got the
charge
ball
in
back.
that
Let's just
position.
sit on it here. Take our time.
5 seconds.
Let's move.
Patterson. Carter.
There we go. Ooh, close. we got it.
To the buzzer. The game is over.
43-42.
Have won their last 7
Feels nice
games
to
and
win
are
by a
still
point.
unstoppable. And the Bucks seem to run out of gas toward the end of the game, allowing a come from behind
Right,
victory
so
for Toronto. Stewart.
I tell you
close
what, yo,
game, but we
couple
pull out
games like
ahead.
this, and I won't ever have to cut
I
my
think Vince
fingernails
Carter
again.
was the
This is the type of game that the fans come out to see.
Vince Carter scoring
This
12.
is just getting out of hand. I mean, it seems as though
Jackson
they're
with
playing the game of
11.
the lottery.
Clark
Steve
8,
needs a
Patterson
shot in the arm or a
6,
wake-up
Eddie
call
Curry
of sorts or a
4,
defibrillator to get
Don
out of the
Battie with
corner they
2.
backed themselves into.
That's
the
it.
final score 43-42.
Patterson with
For
6
Stewart, this is
rebounds.
Musburger. Good night, everyone. You've been watching ESPN, the
Very
worldwide
nice.
leader in sports. For more,
Right, there you have it, folks. Huge comeback. Best game I've seen Vince play yet. That puts us at 7-1. So we are past the midpoint of the season and at the top of our conference and the league at 7-1. Dallas and Phoenix not too far behind. So let's see. Cleveland and Atlanta again. So we beat Atlanta last time. Also beat Cleveland pretty handily. So yeah, check out that Detroit score. 61-34. That's a demolition. So where is Cleveland? Cleveland's number 5 at 5-3. So record-wise, they're no slouch. Do we have anybody here? Patterson with field goals. Jackson with the most assists in the league right now. And third place with steals. Smash Detroit. Yeah, we did. Blocks. Clark. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal leads the league with fouls. Is that a good thing? I don't know. Turnovers. Patterson and Jackson doing pretty good. I don't know if that's turnovers in favor or against. Hoping that's in favor. If that's the case, then that's 2. We have the top 2 spots there. So we have a couple leaders in the league right now. Let's see who's leading with points so far in the season, at least on our team. I think it's Patterson, with Carter not too far behind at 64. Don Petit, 35. McDice, 24 rebounds. Jackson with 12 steals. In favor, okay. So I'm guessing Double Clutch is like the weekly recap show, or this game's version of that. Carter and Patterson both on the board there. Guess Iron Unkind is like some of the worst players. Okay, so let's take a peek at the power forwards. Nothing there. Yeah, so we're sitting on 83 overall, 82 offense, 92 defense. Defense looking very strong right now. Almost everyone on the team is at least a 70, except for 3 players. Very nice. Okay, so Vince Carter's 3-point shot has actually gone up to 82. 100 jumping. So yeah, he's the best 3-point shooter now. I thought it was still Stockton, but nope, it's Vince Carter. That's good. Alright, so yeah, next game's against Cleveland. It's going to be at Cleveland. Final day of trade deadline, yes. I don't think there's any trade prospects right now. No trade prospects.
Good afternoon, everyone.
So I was
Live from Cleveland. It's the
I was
NBA
testing it
on
out
ESPN.
earlier,
I'm Brian Musburger, and with me
and
is Deputy Commissioner Stuart Scott. The Cleveland Cavaliers
I was
take
testing
on
out
the Toronto
All-Star
Raptors.
Baseball 2005.
And now for the PA announcement.
I really wanted to play one of the MLB games on PS1. They do have a franchise and manager mode, but they don't have them. They're not multi-season. They're just one season. And that's no fun. I know for the time it was something, but definitely needed to be multi-season. Otherwise, you can't really do anything. You can do something for one season, but that's it. And
The ref gets set to toss
so I
up
think
the
all the
opening tip
PS1
on
MLB
ESPN.
games are like that. Even MLB 2005 for the PlayStation 1
Murray controls the ball.
have a single season franchise and manager mode.
Langdon. Murray cutting in. Defensive foul by.
I think MLB 2004 and 5 on the PS2 have multi-season. But MLB 2004 and 5, I believe, don't have any kind of coach mode. So although they're pretty good baseball games, it seems like
Can't make his second shot in this season.
I want to do it in
His free
coach
throw
mode.
percentage is at 72%.
So All-Star Baseball,
Carter.
they don't have a nasty dunk there. They don't have
First bucket for
coach mode per se, but you can set the outfield players to be automatically controlled.
dribbling up court.
Like you can set all your players to be auto-controlled, and then you can
Langdon.
just call the pitches
Sundown.
and then
That was a little
call
too
the hits. So it's effectively coach mode. So All-Star Baseball 2005 it
soft. Gets the
is.
ball in the paint.
I don't know if 2K5, MLB 2K5 lets you do that.
The Cavaliers.
I mean,
down by
MLB
three.
2K5 is a great game,
Wide pass
just
out
like
to
all the
Murray.
2K5 games are.
Gets the ball out to Miller.
I don't know if they have coach mode. I think every other 2K5 game does.
Into Murray.
Come on, dog. He's got to take a shot.
I think that'll be fun. Again, not really a baseball guy, but I seem to get a kick out of sports games in coach
Down
mode.
by one. Brings it to the attack court. McDice. Oh,
Huge
he
dunk
chipped it
by
back.
McDice there. He went airborne. I think he went full Jordan.
Mim with a big time block. With the off balance shot. With the two.
But
The Raptors.
All-Star Baseball
lead by one.
would be a fun game to play.
Carter.
I don't know why that game stopped being made.
It's good.
I think there's 8 total games in that series.
The Raptors lead by 3.
And judging off of 2005, I don't see why they
With the
stopped.
22-footer. Patterson reels
That
in
game
the
seemed to
ball.
be doing good
And
things.
he brings it up court.
Maybe I just haven't seen
McDice.
enough of it yet, but
Patterson. Jackson from the perimeter.
I'm telling you guys, 2005 was the year that a lot of sports games died.
Passes the ball into the paint.
The beginning of the sports game apocalypse,
McDice. So far he has
which we
scored
are currently
6
living in.
points. The Raptors lead by 5. Mim. And he brings the house down.
And I thought Konami would have had a baseball game around this time,
Moves up.
but they didn't. I think their baseball game was,
Jackson.
what was it?
McDice.
Bottom of the 9th on the
With the
PlayStation 1,
off-balance shot. Sundown.
but they didn't have a PS2 version,
Passes it into the lane.
which kind of sucks.
Reels in the ball.
It would have been cool to see them make an ESPN
Jackson
baseball game.
sends the ball into the paint. And he spins.
My laptop was dying.
Foul is committed. That definitely was a charge. He had position. The Raptors lead by 3.
But that would have been
Sundown.
cool to see.
That's his first block of the game.
Carter. Patterson with a 12-footer. He got it.
Lord have mercy, he done made his kinfolk so proud. Pookie and them, and Ray Ray, Lucretia, Moesha, baby daddy.
What is Stuart Scott talking about?
The Cavaliers down by 5.
College hoops, 2K5. Played a little bit of that, and they do have coach mode, so that'll be fun.
Cavs should try and rotate the ball better and get everybody involved in the offense.
Jackson.
I would like to play other games besides sports games,
Carter. Patterson.
but this is obviously the bulk of my interest.
Passing around.
Patterson.
Come on, guys, let's do something else here.
Jackson puts up a shot with the clock running down.
Come on, Clark.
Shoots it. Drops in at 2.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind playing some different games, like,
Lead by 7. Brings it to the attack
you know,
court.
some PS1 games, like Front Mission. Not really a sports game, of course, but I think it'd be cool to
Miller.
branch out a little bit. But my main focus is, of course, going to be retro sports.
That's out of bounds. It's the end of the first quarter. We are set for the second quarter. The Raptors in the lead by 7. Jackson.
Definitely like Game Breaker. That's another fun game.
Jackson. Clark.
Game Breaker and Game Day.
They're passing the ball too much. Somebody
Game Breaker and Game Day on the PlayStation 2.
The Raptors.
They're pretty rough. I think instead of canceling their games, they should have
Miller.
taken a couple years off to really redo everything, get it up to speed, and then come back strong in a couple of years.
Some serious havoc out there.
But they just decided to axe everything.
Patterson. Clark. McDice.
Of course, with Game Day, they can't make
He follows
the
up.
NFL license game, but
Nowhere to rock that ball in.
they could make the Game Breaker one.
Mim.
But yeah, on PlayStation 1, I think,
Recovers the ball. Mim.
is the most fun for me.
Carter with the defensive rebound.
Mostly because
Clark dribbling up court. Into.
I think the games are really easy.
With the 2.
The Raptors have all their weapons out on the court right now.
Passing is super easy. So
Shoots
you
it
kind of
up.
have to get used to throwing 30-yard bombs every other down.
See if they can break up their opponent's momentum.
So I kind of lean towards the PlayStation 1 for Game Day and Game Breaker.
With the J. And the shot from the outside is missed.
Way to hustle. Like to see that effort out there.
Carter. Patterson with a 12-footer. No way.
Of course, NFL 2K5. That's another one that I want to play. I want to play a full franchise mode in coach mode, for sure. I've played a couple seasons here and there, but never a full franchise
22.
mode.
Toronto brings it to the attack court.
Check out the D. Great
And
job.
2K5 is just the
Nothing to
gold
look at.
standard for sports games for me.
McDice sends the ball into the
That was like taking candy from an
Tyson
infant.
Chandler stealing the ball from us.
Cleve. Posey. Cleve. With a big
Rosie
drive.
Posey. McDice.
Jackson gets the ball in the paint.
Clark
And it's good.
drops it in.
You got to rise up.
Mr. Power Goggles.
The Raptors lead by 14. Cleve. Miller with a 12-footer.
Okay. So we're still up by 12, so I think we are firmly in control of this
A minute and a
game.
half remaining in the first half. Jackson. Patterson forces his way to the rack.
Firmly in control. Carter.
Jackson.
Come on, it's time to.
Miller. He's there to intercept the pass.
Okay, so we lose the ball.
Claxton.
But we have quite the cushion here.
Miller. Posey.
This is starting to look like the Detroit game just a little bit.
A minute remaining in the first half. He just couldn't handle the pass.
Passes it out of bounds. Okay, so we have Stepania. Stepania.
And he brings it up court.
Keep forgetting how they say his name.
Stepania
Stepania. There we go.
passes it into Carter. With a reverse.
Stepania, like Pan.
Slam could have
Peter
broken the
Pan.
basket.
Chandler. Claxton.
Claxton.
Miller. Back out to Claxton. Cleve pulls it down.
Cleaves.
The Raptors.
Cleaves
lead by
leaves.
14.
Stockton to Stepania.
Hardaway. Passes
All
it
the
in
way
the
to
lane.
Lou.
Around the perimeter to Carter. Stockton.
Come on, let's get something going here.
Stepania.
Hardaway takes a three.
Stockton.
Stockton jumps.
Rejected.
That's his first
Stockton
block
is
of
not
the
very good at those short range shots.
Puts up a shot as time expired. And that's the end of the first half.
Okay, so we get out of halftime
26.
up by, what, 14?
12.
All right. So at halftime, we're 26-12. Let's just go into the next quarter. Get it going.
And now we are set for the second half. The Raptors up by 14. Stockton gets the ball in the paint.
Mr. Lou.
Stockton,
Mr. Willie.
Lou with the X-ray
Oh.
vision
Lou looked like he was going to
into Hardaway.
try a shot, but he goes for the pass instead.
Will let it go with the clock running low. Murray gobbles up the rebound. Mim
Mr. Mim Murray.
Sundop.
Sundov.
You'll have to pressure that guy more.
14-26. Toronto.
I think we're in control of this one, guys.
Stockton. Lou. And throws it into the paint. Denied.
Stepania.
Out of bounds. Toronto.
I think we're going to get
will
that
take
ball
possession.
back. Give it to the Georgian. If he dies, he dies.
Rejected. Lou. Back out to Carter.
Lou.
Puts up a shot with the clock running
Wow.
down. Swishes the shot.
The Raptors, they're just running him.
So Cleveland still under 14.
Passes it into Sundov.
Let's get this ball back.
Gets the defensive board. Brings it to the attack
Give it
court.
to the Georgian.
Carter.
Aren't Georgians Russians?
Lou. 2.5 minutes remaining.
Give it
in
to the
third
Russian.
quarter. Stockton.
Stockton.
And he spins. Puts up a shot.
The Russian misses with a Georgian.
14-28. Toronto. Murray. Miller. Mim.
Mims. Or Mim.
Recovers the ball. Sundov with the 22-footer. They can't keep him off the glass. Drops in at two.
Okay, so
Representing.
a little bit of back and forth, but they end up scoring.
16-28. Toronto
But we are up by quite a bit.
with the spin. And he slams it home.
I'll tell you, Brent, he came out of nowhere to rock that ball in.
Miller.
Miller.
Showing us some lousy ball handling. Stockton. Stepania.
Stepania.
Stockton. Hardaway. And he spins. Gets his shot rejected.
Hardaway gets it patted away.
Sundop. With the 18-footer. Lou with the defensive board.
Lou. Big Lou.
Carter.
Yo, Paulie.
Hardaway. Gets it out to
Carter with the dunk.
jammed it in the basket.
I'll tell you, Brent, that
Professor
slam went
Langdon.
in the basket.
Now has 4 field goals. A minute remaining in the third quarter.
Sundov spins.
Skip pass to Miller.
Miller throws it over to Murray.
Langdon
Langdon's spinning around with the moves.
with the turnaround. And he puts
Finally
it in.
score. Booyah. That went through two hands.
Ask for time.
There's Vince Carter saying hello to someone in the crowd. One of the cardboard cutouts in the crowd. You guys remember that?
32, Toronto.
The cardboard cutouts in the crowd.
Carter.
It's
Stepania.
kind of stupid.
Stockton. Stepania. Stockton. Carter. Stockton.
Somebody has got to make a move to the hoop.
Will let it go with the clock running low.
I think it's kind of funny that the
The Raptors.
for college football in
60.
2019 or 2020,
Sundov. Cleve. Sundov. With the spin.
like at A&M, they allowed, it was like reduced capacity for Kyle Field,
50%.
so there was 50,000 people there still.
Stepania. Stockton. Into Hartle. Got a piece of that one. It's the end of the third quarter.
Just makes you realize that all that was for naught. If you didn't want to be around people, don't be around people.
The final quarter is on the
I don't
way.
see how
The Raptors in the lead
reducing
by
capacity is going to do anything.
Shoots the jumper. The shooter's touch. Tonight he is shooting 60%.
You don't want to go to the game, or you don't want to be around a bunch of people, don't go.
Twenty-two, 34, Toronto.
But we can't allow that, you know. We can't allow people just to assess their own risk.
With his first hoop of the final quarter.
Beautiful. The Raptors have had phenomenal success shooting from the outside.
Mim.
Right.
Sundov with the jumper. Swish.
Very nice score, but let's
24, 37.
just ease out of this game. We got 3.5 minutes left.
McDice. Jackson.
Jackson back to Clark with the dunk.
Save the women and children.
As cool as the other side of the pillow.
A little bit of Clark spark.
24, 39. Toronto.
NFL prime time.
Sundov.
Totally
with the
irrelevant.
22-footer. The rebound by Carter. Clark.
NFL prime time was a great show.
Clark.
It really gets you in the feels and the nostalgia,
Court, nice speed.
in the nostalgic nerve.
8 points. Mim. Cleve.
I have yet to discover it, but I know it's there somewhere. Defense looking a little clumped up here.
Cleve. With a turnaround.
Cleaves
Patterson. Reels in the
Cleaves
ball.
leaves the
Dribbling up
points
the floor.
on the court.
2.5 minutes remaining in the final quarter.
Get some points here. McDice
He just ran out of
spins out of bounds. You went the wrong way, buddy.
24, 41, Toronto. Sundov. And with the
Sundov
jumper. No, he still can't make the bucket.
still misses.
Jackson. And he brings it up court. Carter. With a
Carter
12-footer.
shoots.
He
Does
forwards
Carter
up
tip
the
in his own
That's how
score?
you get your team hyped
Hold
up.
on. Let's get an instant replay going. How do we do this? Oh, nice. This is actually a really, I've never seen a replay control scheme that used the analog stick to play forward. Usually on the PS2, it's the like L2, R2, or one of the face buttons because they were pressure sensitive. This feels more natural. But let's go back. Gotta So how do we zoom in? R2. Okay. All right. Can we rotate? So Vince Carter shoots, bounces off the rim, but he's like, don't worry, I'll tip in my own score. Boop. There it goes. It goes in.
24-43, Toronto.
Big score here by, or
Mim.
big lead, I should say.
Coming in. Mim can't figure out what happened.
And just to make things worse, we steal the ball.
McDice. Carter. It's a 2.
The Raptors seem to be
Vince
in complete
Carter.
control of the game.
Dribbling up court. Langdon.
You have to take
Big steal by Jackson, Bobby Jackson. Carter to McDice.
Jackson.
McDice to Jackson to Clark to McDice, and boom.
Oh, what
Yeah,
a
McDice likes that
He
dunk.
really took that one square.
Slams it in.
And the Cavaliers.
Trying to break
Ball
the
20-second
backboard
timeout.
there. Break the glass, I mean. He's trying to take the whole goalpost thing with him. What do you call that thing?
24-47, Toronto. Sundop puts up a 2. with
Not a good
turnaround.
showing by the Cavs.
Clark. Jackson passes the ball with a big time block. Mim with the 18-footer. All net.
Let's see if they
Okay.
can break up their opponent's momentum.
Good score by Mim. It's not going to be enough, though, because they still have a minute left.
26-47, Toronto drops in at 2.
And McDice drops in another 2
The
points.
Raptors lead by 23.
I think our bench over there is falling asleep.
Miller. Mim.
I see that they have the players, but they don't have the coach.
Miller.
Wouldn't the coach be like screaming up and down the court?
Sundop. It rolls up. He follows up nicely.
He came from nowhere to lock that ball in.
Patterson.
25 seconds.
Jackson sends the ball into the paint. He got it.
Nasty shot, but it goes in.
28-51, Toronto. And he brings it up court. Sundop recovers
Oh.
the ball.
Pass hit the rim.
Miller. Sundop. Miller. With the swipe.
And it gets smacked out of his hand.
And that's
All
the
right,
end of the
so
game.
51-28. Another very convincing win by the Toronto Raptors.
With their drubbing of Cleveland.
Putting away the Cleveland Cavaliers.
The Raptors gave a serious beat down to the opposing team this evening. They took control and just teed off of them kids.
Carter and McDice
Cavaliers
tie for
have
the
to play more as
highest
a team
points
and get
scored.
everybody involved in the offense and defense.
So the final score is 51-28.
Dice
Thank you for
takes
tuning
the
in to
MVP,
NBA
though.
on ESPN.
Can you win? Don't give up. Do your best.
All right, so
The record. I do care. Don't care this lap. If the record breaks,
we've played 1, 2, 3, 4. Played 4 games, and we have won all 4 of them. So what's left is Atlanta, Chicago, Indiana, Charlotte, Indiana. So the worst we could end up is 8-6. Now 8-6 probably has the potential to knock us out of the playoff, out of the postseason. But I mean, judging by these performances, I mean, I say we win at least 2 of these, at least. Definitely against Atlanta and Chicago. So if we win these 2 and happen to lose these 3, we should still be in the top 16. So we are at number 1 in the league, 8-1, followed by Dallas 9-2, Boston 8-3, Phoenix 8-3, Denver 7-4. And then it all goes downhill from there. Let's see who's in the last place. Wow, so San Antonio Spurs are 3-9. They're definitely not going to see the postseason. Pretty much all these teams are not. The Houston Rockets 4-7. Tough season for all these teams. I'm glad to be out of the bottom of the league now. 8-1. It's incredible. Let's go to GM leaders. Surprised we're not on this list. Number 19. Probably because we've had some tough losses over the past 2 seasons. But we're just now starting to get over 500. If that makes sense. Let's go ahead and save. It's not gonna let me save. Or will it? No. Any news? Tracy McGrady recoveries. Wonder if there's any new free agents. Probably not. So I don't think there's anything here for me. Reggie Miller, who's this guy? 17 years out of UCLA. His defense there is pretty atrocious. He does have toughness, intimidator, and clutch though. Wonder if there's any Republic of Mali. I wonder where that is. I'm just kind of seeing if any of these guys has any stats that jump out. Sometimes you'll find a player that has like one really good stat that he's worth keeping just for that. Charlie Ward. I think I looked at him already. Lindsey Hunter. 83-point shot. Not bad. He's been with the Lakers for his whole career. And he has 11 years experience. I'll keep him just so you never know when that may or may not turn into something handy. Never know. Crazy hair. Wonder how these guys make it into the league. At 21, are you even good enough to play in D1 college? Don't think so. Paul Rakasner. Oh, he's got the same do. Nothing impressive here. Zach Randolph. I think we looked at him a while back. What about this guy? He's from Connecticut. I think that's gonna do it. We have a full roster now with that recent signing. Yeah, that Mick Dice was an incredible trade that we got. All right. We played 4 games and we won every single one of them. Milwaukee almost turned into a loss, but we won there at the end. So close one, but we are still undefeated this session, and almost undefeated this season had Detroit not beat us in the season opener. But I think that's gonna do it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will be seeing you guys in the next one.